Hey guys, MacGuffin here with another MLG Winter Arena game, and of course because of that winter and the daylight savings this Saturday, you're going to have to set your clocks back 1 hour, so you get 1 extra hour for the weekend, so that's pretty good. So just remember to do that, although actually, not too sure. It might actually just be in New Zealand or in the Southern Hemisphere, you might have to wait a little longer to set your clocks back. But you know what, go ahead and do it anyway. If you get late to work, your boss is angry, and just blame me and I'll take care of it. You know it's me, it'll be fine. Anyway, as the blue Terran, we do see OGS's, what is it? Old Generations, the STC versus the Spicy Red Protoss vileDroro, and I think vileDroro was the Spicy Red Protoss the last time I cast one of those games, so let's see if he can double the spice and spice up the STC's life. And I did pick this game because he was in it, and he did beat Minigame in the game that I cast, and I wanted to see if he could go 2 for 2. See what he does like versus a very high caliber Terran. Of course the STC, very popular player, he's finished his military career. Of course, Koreans do have that mandatory military service, which a lot of the programmers have to do, or they delay for a while, pretending to be in cyber colleges, and that's sort of just where they pretend to enroll in a university where they don't actually do anything, but allows them to play video games for a living. I wish my university was like that. Unfortunately, it wasn't, although it was still pretty easy. Didn't study very hard, unfortunately. Did pass though, actually a recent graduate. Anyway, enough about me. We do see that vileDroro is going to be scouting in the right position first. We will be scouting the STC first, and he's going to get a bit of early information. And we just see the standard sort of wall off from the Terran player, and we do see a quick supply depot drop to just prevent him from getting in that wall. So unfortunately the Protoss won't be able to get in. He'll probably use his tickle ray on that supply depot for a little bit, but probably not going to get in. Just a regular in-base gateway for our Protoss player. Of course that's the correct choice. You don't want to wall off really against the Terrans, otherwise you'll just send like one Marauder up and start shooting your Zealots and or your gateway or your pylons, and you'll really regret it. He is of course now building that supply depot, and the tickle ray has done basically no damage to the supply depot, and the probe is going to be forced to run away. Might have a proxy pylon somewhere on the map, it's fairly standard. Looks like the Terran player is now just about to get into the Protoss player's base, and of course there's going to be no wall off, so he's going to see everything. Just go around and what's he going to see? He's only really got a Cybernetics core, second gas going up, so this could be any Protoss build basically, and no surprises. Obviously he is now assured that there's no proxy gateways or anything, but fairly unlikely anyway. The first Marine is now out and chasing that probe, and the probe's going to get away scot-free and live to tickle another day. No gas yet for the Terran, so yep, looks like he's going for a fast expansion. And how is the Protoss going to respond to this? He has got one gateway at the moment. He could go for a 1 gate expand, however he's not saving up his minerals, which suggests that he's going to go for a more aggressive build. We do see that the STC has hidden his SCV inside the Protoss player's base, and just going to hide it there and he can scout back at a later date. Of course the first Stalkers are now coming out. He did look like he skipped those Zealots, and of course that's because the Zealots never really catch the SCV. They're just too fast on the little jetpacks, even though they've got feet. See, they've got jetpacks. I'm not lying. Anyway, it looks like that SCV is going to go down. Looks like he escaped for a second. He is going to see no Chrono Boost on the gateways though. The Chrono Boost is a bit saved up, so he could start using it on something. But it seems like a fairly safe opening and nothing too crazy. We do see 3 additional barracks coming up though, so that's a very aggressive posturing. Of course he wants to get the second command center up, and then he can just sort of flood Marines. Oh, we do see Twilight Council coming up. And a Robo Bay. So that's interesting. He looks like he can probably... So what is he going to do with a Robo Bay and a Twilight Council? There's really only 2 different things. It could either be the old Warp Prism DT drop, or the more common Blink Stalker with Observer to jump in. Of course he could do some other Warp Prism play, I guess. But because of the... Yep, Blink starting. There's definitely going to be the Blink plus Observer build. That seems like it'd be fairly effective. Of course, the Terran player doesn't have any tech labs yet, so no stem, no combat shields, and no marauders, which of course is very useful for getting rid of those stalkers. He's got a very small army at the moment, and he should be fine for now until, as long as he doesn't let those blinks get out of hand. So he is now putting that bunker up at the ramps that prevent the Protoss player from getting in, although little does he know that of course there is that Robo Bay coming up to blink his units in. And has he actually seen... No, he hasn't seen any of the tech, and all the secret information is here. Well, actually he's hidden his tech on both sides, that's a good idea. If he scans, he's going to only really see one of the builds. Looks like he's getting a double observers out there, that's a good move. because the Terran player could of course just scan and take out that obs if he sees it. And the stalker count is starting to build up. Blink almost complete. Back at the Terran player's base, his first tech lab is now done, and his second as well, so he's probably going to start getting a few marauders and also start double upgrades, and I'd imagine it's going to be, yep, stem and probably not combat shields. More likely it's going to be concussive shells, just so he can slow those Protoss units. And here looks like he's going to blink into the base now. He does blink in, and how much damage can he get done? With all the marines down there, it's potentially do quite a bit. Looks like he's going to take out the tech lab, and that's an interesting choice. Pretty good choice actually. Unfortunately he's not going to get it, so no real damage done. Take out a few SCVs. Yeah, pretty good quick micro. Looks like he's going to get out, losing almost nothing. Let's see how much damage he did. Looks like he took out about 7 workers, so pretty good. He is about 5 supply down though. The Terran player, of course, he does have that expansion, and preemptive SCVs, and I like this move by the STC. That's going to stop him from repairing. Stalkers are going in, and now he's going to force to be pulled down more SCVs. Of course, more SCVs are on the line, and the Marines are trying to run down. There's no stim though, so they're not going to catch them very quickly. And the mass repairs were very good. He's able to not lose any of his. Well, he lost one bunker, but he's not able to take significant damage. And now he's going to have to run backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards. And it looks like he took out maybe one of the obs. Or is he going to try and take that now? Of course, we have those weird lasers going around the corner that does happen when you see these battles. Looks like the Protoss player is forced to retreat, and really good hold by the STC. Now, he's being very cautious here, not taking those SCVs back to his mineral line. He wants them there for repair because, of course, there he scans and he's going to get the obs. And he does get the obs, so I don't think the Protoss can blink into the base now in 2 seconds of this, actually. So really, Dodoro really needs to win this battle. And here he comes down. The units are going to be safe. Looks like it's a couple of such custom shells are going to kill a few stalkers, but the supplies are going to favour the Terran very quickly. He's got 2 bases. The Protoss is on 1 base. He's gone for very tech-heavy paths, going for 2 different tech paths, which combine into this attack. And looks like he's just going to force the ramp, and I don't think there's enough stalkers here. The SCVs are off the line again, and once all these units come down, it's just going to be the end for the Protoss player. And Dodoro is going to be forced to either do something crazy, like get a DT shrine, or possibly expand himself. Well, that's going to be very hard with this sort of disadvantage. Terran player can of course double mule up, but he's going in again. Is he going to try and take out this bunker? Yes he is, but I don't think he's going to go down. No. And now Stem's finished, and at seeing Stem he decides it's just worth leaving the game. So a bit of, not a very impressive 1-base play, but you have to throw them in somewhere. Didn't work this time versus a very high caliber Terran, but I might check out a few of his other games. He seems like a very promising player. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. If you like this, please subscribe and let me know what you think. So cheers guys, and see you later.